Hello again. In Paris, a second day of protests against wide-ranging labour reforms has again descended into violence. Some of the crowds attacked a police station after a young man was beaten by security forces during Thursday's rally. Demonstrators, most of them students, fear that the reforms are going to damage the job market. France's unemployment rate's already among the worst in Europe. Now, talking about Thursday there, on Thursday, demonstrators threw bottles and stones at riot police. At the time, they responded with tear gas. And RT crews in the thick of it all while streaming the event live on Periscope for you.
Vous êtes donc sur Arte France. On est à Paris. Manifestation contre le travail.
Next to Brussels, an update on what's happening there. Well, there's certainly an operation ongoing, we believe. Police are in the middle of trying to round up the suspects. There are reports of multiple explosions and gunshots being heard. Local media say one man's been shot in the leg by police while trying to escape. Still unclear whether the raid is linked with Tuesday's attacks, though. Earlier, 7 people were arrested in connection with the deadly bombings. Police say 2 people were filmed on security cameras at the airport and metro station. Meantime, a bigger Europe-wide blame game's unfolding over how the Brussels suicide bombers avoided capture. After it was revealed they'd been known to the authorities. One of the bombers, seen here in the middle of this shot, was detained in Turkey last year, apparently, and deported for radicalism. Turkey also says Belgium ignored its warnings about him. But the row starts here. Belgian officials, though, say the warnings came too late.
What's important in this story, the transmission of the information from Turkey to Belgium was slower than might have been expected in this situation.
The man in question held a Belgian passport. He was sent from Istanbul to Amsterdam in the Netherlands. He then crossed into Belgium. Dutch officials were also unwilling to accept the blame for failing to apprehend him, saying that he was not wanted by their authorities at the time. We spoke to a former mayor of Brussels. He told us that European and international security services then have been far too uncoordinated, and they need to do a better job if they want to prevent terror effectively.
There are several things and several groups and several people, I think, all over Europe, who are just below the radar of the intelligence systems and of the police systems. So those guys are very difficult to detect. You have a lot of sleeping cells. Of course, you will never have a way to prevent any attack. We have to work on more and more on an international basis in Europe. We should have, of course, some kind of European FBI. That's what we should establish, to have a single police and intelligence organization working for the whole of the European Union. That's what we should have. We don't have that today.
A demolition crew in the United States has put a little too much faith in technology. This went so wrong. They tore down the wrong house, and they're blaming Google Maps for getting the address mixed up. You would have thought they'd check, see the damage done online. What else we got there? Well, among many stories, taking over Scandinavia, an anti-migrant vigilante group now, a group of soldiers called the Soldiers of Odin, have expanded their street patrols in Sweden, having gained popularity in 3 other European countries. Where's that going? What's the backstory? You can find out from us at rt.com.